All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about how to draw pictures for our SOH CAH TOA problems. I know my L's out there are not going to enjoy a question like this with all of these words, but really, if you draw it, it's not a difficult SOH CAH TOA problem. One thing that I want to mention is this word leans. You'll be seeing this in a bunch of SOH CAH TOA problems. And that word, let's say I've got some wall over here. I'll make it a nice brick wall. It doesn't need to be all even bricks. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So, which one of these two people do you think is... Oh, look at how cool this guy is. Which one of these two people do you think is leaning against the wall? This person's just lying down next to it. To lean against something means you're putting your weight against it and kind of not holding yourself up just by your feet. So this person is leaning against the wall. And in a SOH CAH TOA problem, that makes a big difference, because here I've got the side of the triangle that goes like this, my hypotenuse. Here I've got the bottom, one of the base sides of my triangle. So whenever you see this word leans come up, pay a lot of attention to it. All right, let's go on with the rest of this question. A wooden beam of 24 feet long leans against a wall. Okay, so let's, if you want, you can draw a beautiful, perfect, nice looking wall there. Otherwise, you can just draw something that kind of more basic here. This red part will be my wall because it's still brick. And then I've got a wooden beam 24 feet long that's leaning against it. So I'm going to have my wooden beam. I don't have a brown pen. It's going to be a blue wooden beam. I've got my wooden beam over here. And then here's the ground. I'll do that like that. Okay. This wooden beam is 24 feet long. They said that it makes an angle of 71 degrees with the ground. So here, this is the wall and the ground, and we're talking about my wooden beam making an angle with the ground. So it's not going to be this angle, it's not going to be this angle. Here's my angle of 71 degrees. Because this is my wooden beam making an angle with the ground. Here's 71 degrees right here. Notice also, if you've got a wall, you can assume that walls make a right angle with the ground, because walls are supposed to go straight up and down. Okay, finally it says, how high up the wall does the beam reach to the nearest foot? So I'm looking for not how far away it is from the wall, but how high up the wall it is. And then that means I can put my X over here. All of a sudden, we took some really scary looking text and we drew a picture of it, which ends up becoming a really simple SOH CAH TOA problem. Now you just got to find out what my opposite, what my hypotenuse, all that other stuff is. But that's not what this video is for, so I'm going to leave this for you guys to practice on.